Guys, welcome back. More ISS Vanguard. We're in the ship phase again. Let's dive in without further ado. So first, docking. We have to discard excess discoveries. Our discovery limit on the Void Ranger is 5. So we've got 3 unique discoveries, and then I'm going to keep the ultra rare microorganism in one of the mineral discoveries, and then I'll discard this other mineral discovery. So that goes away. I was gonna keep this mineral discovery and get a microorganism discovery, but we have quite a few of them. Actually, we've got 3 of them, and we only have 2 mineral discoveries, so we kind of need the mineral discoveries more. So these get put to the side for now. Debriefing, we didn't do a rank up card because both of our crew members were rank 3. We get 4 success tokens. They just go in the bag. We're not buying or selling dice. Now we go to unloading. So these guys get unloaded first. Both were planetary explorations, so we just put them in our gathered discoveries. And then these guys, 19, 20, and 21. Of course they're not gonna put it in a row because that would make it too easy. But we have to do these logs. So let's just start with number 1 and let's just move our way through. So 745 first.
Muspelhem, Memoir, Part 1. The inhabitants of the inner planets, lost and engulfed by the fire of the system's star, met a cruel end. Ages ago, they built an ark and set course for safety, away from their expanding star. Yet, in the ray of hope, as this behemoth of a vessel was departing their scorching home, the turbulent nature of their sun made itself known. The complex calculations that should have ejected the ark toward outer space using the gas giant's gravitational slingshot failed to account for a sudden outburst of superheated plasma, which prematurely ended the escape.
Oh, bummer. Gain a success token. If there's no unique discovery 20 in the discovery slot or on the lander board, discard 1 alien tech discovery or lose 1 success token, gain unique discovery 20. Slot it immediately and read its log. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, I was so confused. I'm like, wait, what? So there's success token. We do have unique discovery 20, so we just continue. So now we slot in 20, 747.
Muspelhem, Memoir, Part 2. The ark, trying to use the gas giant as a gravitational sling, was caught by its gravitational pull. Or perhaps it was damaged by a piece of debris similar to the one that forced our away team to abruptly enter the hellish world, and was slowly but steadily brought down toward the dense, scorching atmosphere. They fought the unforgiving pull of the sun, the rising heat, and the radiation in the caverns of their vessel. Somehow, they endured the damage and activated a variety of protective shields, but all in vain. The vessel sunk too deep and lost too much of its velocity to be able to rise again. Whoever was still left alive on the decks of the Ark, or rather a horrid overheating casket hanging in the outskirts of hell, could only observe the fleeting moments before their inevitable death.
Yuck. Doesn't sound very fun. If there's no unique discovery 21, it is. Okay. I'm gonna slot this one now. And let's go to 749.
Muspelhem Memoir, Part 3. It's impossible to determine how long and how many of them stayed on their dying ark. It's not known what they felt seeing their world die in flames. We don't know how many of them remained alive, and for how long. But in time, they all died, leaving behind a graveyard for their hopes and scores of desiccated bodies. Did they manage to find peace and solitude among the others that held to the last? A signal of hope within a raging hell which eventually consumed them all? Whatever their final thoughts, they at least tried to save their research. The final part of the stone contained their encoded encyclopedia, including a large entry about an alien creature that once landed on their world. An automated irrigator war machine they managed to neutralize and carefully study.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, the data cache contains little of value.
Are you on Ugnir? No. If you are on planetary exploration, gain 1 alien tech lead. Okay. Well, that was it. That was kind of odd, but okay, cool. So we've learned a little bit more about the fate of Muspelhem. But that's it. We haven't got unique discovery 18 yet, so we can't upgrade. Man, I wish we could get more of these. It seems like we're lagging way behind on all this, but maybe not. But there we have it. So now we go to the med bay. Here's the scary part. Okay, so Ebb first. Ebb gets to, oh for the love. Come on, Ebb. Forward. Ebb gets moved up. We don't have anybody on the back page. Then Vakujlo is going to get slotted in here, I think. He's got moderate injuries. And then we've got poor Betty. Betty, we're going to slot in here. She has 3 injuries, and we have to roll some survival checks for her. So we roll 3 injury die, and we want to avoid 2 of these, or 1 of these and 1 of these. All right, Betty, come on. Okay, I believe that's good. It is. So she survives. Cool. Okay, I think that's all we have to do. Thank goodness. We don't want Betty to die, for sure. It says, okay, let's see. What else can we do here? Yeah, I mean, I think we should just let these guys heal. I think we're good. Nobody died. Memorial wall, and then we go to the bridge. All right, the bridge. We don't have any bridge upgrades. We generate our commanded energy pool, so we get 7 energy. And we get 1 plus 3 is 4 command tokens. Cool. We check situations. We don't have any. We draw new situations. Let's draw 3. Pro-war protesters, which we've had before. Builders' cult. A strange new religion appears. Its prophets claim the builders of the Eye of the Void are the true gods of humanity and denounce the captain as a blasphemer, okay? And then outbreak. Several crew members succumb to a strange disease that doesn't seem to pose a serious threat. Okay, so we've had all these before. We definitely want to just solve them. We've got enough command tokens, we've got enough people. We'll resolve those. And then, I'm thinking, our current objective is to go to the craft world coordinates, right? Which is the Irrigator homeworld. But I'm wondering if we should go to the Visitor's Gateway. I'm not sure if that's an optional side mission, or if it'll come after this, or if we need to do it now. So I think we might do the Visitor's Gateway. But what we want to do first is I think we want to travel around, because what all it says is Vanguard may now begin a journey to the Visitor's Dimension. If you wish to start it, place landing card L6 in the planetary scanner. So we can travel all over and then just kind of get to it from wherever. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we'll travel. There's a place I want to stop at that I was looking at, and then we'll do that. We'll get to that place, and then we'll do this, and then once we come back from this, if we do, then we'll continue our exploration of the site I want to get to. So let's put L6 in the scanner. Oh, and it's actually, there's nothing to it. L6 Visitor's World. So we just slot it up. Essential information. The mission takes place in another dimension. Not all cards and components will be useful. Lander and Lander mods won't have any effect in this mission. The mission will limit you to 5 personal equipment and 2 mission equipment cards. Okay, cool. All right, so maybe, so yeah, I think that's good. So let's do that. So we've got all our tokens ready to go. We've done everything else we can do here. So we prepare the planetary scanner. So here's my thought. We're currently in Mu Libre. According to my horribly written star map, there's this LF-122 that I looked at, and it says it's got a Steely there. So either way, we have to travel to GJ1164 to get over here so we can get to our mission objective, which is the K3569. So I thought that instead we can just move up here to LF-122, explore that, and then make our way back over this way. So we can explore more just in case that gets shut out to us when we explore the next objective. It's got Steelies, so maybe we can find some more information about the Steelies. So I think that's the plan. So first we want to travel to GJ1164. So GJ1164 is 2, minus 1 because of our bridge upgrade is 1 energy. So now we're at 1164. And here, there's a couple things we haven't done yet, which is the Idemian vessel. I'm not sure why we haven't done it yet, but let's go to 107. It's 0 energy.
Conversations with the Strange.
Only one of us was let into the spacecraft. The aesthetic interior made me feel claustrophobic. Walls were dark gray. Some part of me touched a surface at all times. Until I acclimatized myself to this small cage drifting through space, I was hitting myself on the head, knee, or elbow. The Idemian, calm like a rock, moved with grace. We started to talk. At first, I tried using my AI, but the Idemian asked me to turn it off. So we used our different languages and incomprehensible body movements. But suddenly, it all started to make sense. Soon, despite not understanding a single word, I understood the message. We spent many hours exchanging worldviews, emotions, and concepts. In the end, I felt the Idemian was grateful for my time, and they offered me the device that allowed us to have this profound comprehension of each other. As
Cool.
another parting gift, the Idemian gave me coordinates to a nearby comet we might harvest for additional energy supplies.
Oh, sweet. Move card E42. Xeno Analyzer. Okay, Xeno Analyzer. During a dice check, you may place this card in the rule pool of the crew member in your sector to gain 2 DNA and 2 Xenology. Oh my gosh, that one's awesome. And we gain 3 energy. We only have 2 energy in our pool, but that's cool. Nice, okay. Then let's go to the planet's core is destabilized. Raising our suspicion, is the crystalline doom present in this world? So we'll spend 2 energy and go to 803.
It's as we expected. The atmosphere is thin, probably 30% of its original density.
Is there any possibility that
The world-ending crystal was seated here about 8 years ago. The planet will enter the final stage of destruction soon.
you know about the crystal that destroyed Belucid? Why didn't you say anything about it before? You can't
You should
withhold.
learn with your own senses. It is not my place to convert you to the way Idemians see the world.
My planet is touched by this plague. I must know everything.
I'm leaving. Use this planet to learn what the crystal does for yourself.
Let's learn then. Operator, tell me everything. What should we expect? Is there any way people on Earth can protect themselves from what's coming?
Well, due to changes in the planet's mass and the fact its core was replaced by a crystal, the planet's moon is drifting away from its orbit. This seems to have a heavy impact on all tides. Additionally, because of the solar winds that pass through the weakened magnetic field, the water level drops as the water evaporates. Any civilization civilization alive on this planet would face apocalyptic droughts.
The effects of the core getting colder.
Yes. This also makes the planet more exposed to solar radiation, causing mass extinctions of many plants and animals. These are the first effects the humans of Earth will need to deal with. Later, well, we saw what comes later on Pellicid, didn't we?
Yes. And let's hope it doesn't come to that. We still have time to provide the Earth with a solution.
Okay. Gain a success token. Fantastic. All right. Well, that's fun. Sounds inviting. No problem at all. So then we're gonna go to LF 122. So that requires 4 energy and bridge upgrade B02, which we have. So we're gonna use 3 energy because it's 1 energy less. And we're gonna go to page 19. LF 122, 78 Earth-like planets packed around a single star. The science section says it's possible with some smart builders, astroengineering, but no one else wants to believe that system like LF-22 could really exist. Cool. So here we are, and we can land here and go to fetch. It says these 3 planets, one blackened by pollution, one engulfed by deserts, and another somehow connected to both of them, seem like a good place to explore. We intercepted a steely signal coming from one of them. So that's a possibility, but I think we're going to go to the visitor's world from LF-122. So we've got a few energy left. So we can spend 3 energy and 1 command token to draw 1 strange flora or 1 live specimen discovery. But we've got a ton of both. We don't have enough energy. Well, I guess we had 1 energy from gathering from the planet that we didn't grab. So I guess we have 4. So let's use 4. So we technically have 3 here, but we didn't pull 1 out from when we visited that Idemian. So we'd have 4 energy. Draw 1 mineral and 1 microorganism discovery. Mineral, microorganism, unstoppable isotope, and organic polymer. Cool. All right, and then from here, we're gonna hang out in LF-122, and we're planning on visiting the visitor's homeworld. So let's move on to ship facilities. We have 4 command tokens and not a whole lot to do with them, unfortunately. So let's go to situation room first, because we know we can do that. So we're gonna spend 1 command token for that. Okay, we're just gonna make this quick and painless. Pro report testers, we're gonna solve for free because we get to do that, with situation room over here. So that's good. We just move it back into possible situations. Andrew is gonna get assigned to the Builder's Cult. And it says you may discard 1 command token to remove this card from the game. It's fine. So we will just shuffle it back into possible situations. And then Outbreak. When solved, you may assign 2 crew members to gain 1 success token, remove this card from the game. We're just gonna shuffle it back into possible situations. Giovanni goes into resting. Done. So I think next, we don't have any production projects, so let's go to Research Lab. So we're gonna spend a command token to go to Research Lab. And then we can solve 1 without paying these. So we're gonna do Research Project. We need a rare microorganism discovery. And we have 1 right here. So that's what we're gonna use. And bioassimilation. We grew a colony of these ravenous organisms that can create protein sludge out of pretty much anything. Move the following card from unavailable equipment to the armory. So we get E28, Biomass Fabricator. Spend 2 blue, place a Biomass Fabricator token in your sector. This counts as an action. Any crew member in a sector with the Biomass Fabricator token may spend 1 die to return 1 mineral or 1 live specimen discovery from the lander to its deck and gain 1 supply. Okay, so we can basically change discoveries into supplies. That might be handy. All right, that gets removed. That's all the research projects we have. So now what? We've got 2 command tokens left and nothing in production, nothing in research. The add-on facility is not going to really do anything for us. The barracks, we can only recruit 1 recon person. And we don't have any rank 3. Oh, we do have a rank 3 recon. So maybe we promote a rank 1 recon to rank 2. Sure, let's go to barracks from lack of anything else to do. And we'll go to 16. Okay, I did a couple things off camera. First, I drew some cards to craft recruits. Since there was only 1, I picked Elena for recon. So she goes into her crew. And then I'm going to use Nerio to promote Jesse to a rank 2. So he goes in the resting crew. And then Jesse gets a personnel file. So we go to log. Let's read her personnel file first. Jesse left with their twin brother behind to join Vanguard. Let me start that again. Jesse left their twin brother behind to join Vanguard and often wonders if they made the right choice. Quiet, unassuming, they tend to fall in line and follow the strongest personality in the room. But when pushed, they refuse to budge from a stance. Their efforts in collecting and cataloging alien organisms have been invaluable. Go to log 43. Nice work, Jesse. Jesse says, thanks, James, but it would have gone better. It could have gone better. Let's be honest, we wasted the opportunity to gather samples from the cliff. Clark, it was too dangerous to risk. Bennett, all the readings indicated something could have been there. If only we weren't ordered to wrap up the mission. Clark, why didn't you say it then, huh? Complaining after the fact won't change things. Bennett, it's not like that. You shouldn't question the person in command when you're on a dangerous mission. Chuckle. Clark, sorry. There was not much danger, at least compared to other missions. Bennett, you never know. Clark, right. Just admit you're a little grouch. Bennett, oh, shut up. Go to log 192. Okay. So we have, when you end a planetary exploration with at least 2 microorganism and 2 live specimen discoveries, and no other discoveries except for unique discoveries on the lander board, go to completion. Okay, so she goes into resting crew for now anyways. Cool, so we're starting to catch up with recon. That's it for barracks. And then the last one, like, there's nothing to do really. There's really nothing. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll use it for embassy. And then we're going to do colony. We don't need to raise morale. We can assign 2 crew members to gain a live specimen and a strange flora discovery. So let's do Agata and Elizabeth. Sure. So we gain a live specimen and strange flora, pheromone gland, and a digesting amphibian. We can discard this one. So let's keep that one. This one we can draw a discovery of any type. So maybe we've got tons of live specimen leads. So maybe an alien tech discovery. Yeah, let's do alien tech. Fractured casing. All right, so that gets added. Then it says discard 1 alien tech or 1 live specimen discovery to gain 2 success tokens. Sure. Here's a live specimen discovery. We will discard that to gain 2 success tokens. Okay. Great. Then that's it. So now we go to the hangar. And we're going to go to the visitor's homeworld. So lander and lander mods don't have any effect. We need 5 personal equipment and 2 mission equipment cards. And I'll pick people off camera, and I guess we'll handle all that next episode. I'm worried that we're gonna do the same thing we did with Ugnir, where we're like, oh, let's go ahead and just dive in, and then part of it's tacked on to one episode and the other part is tacked on to the other. So we'll just handle that next episode. So with that, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what else you want to play. I love Awakening Realms stuff. So I was thinking about Ether Fields after this, or Tainted Grail. Just let me know. Anyways, thanks again. Talk to you later.